These are the 10 shocking facts about Pele that you didn't know. October 7th, 1956, he stepped onto the field as a professional player for Santos FC. And let me tell you, he made a splash. Just minutes into the match, he scored his first goal for the team. A 15-year-old's debut is not so impressive often, but Pele's was one for the ages. He set the bar high for himself, and every young player who dreams of making it big in soccer. But did you know that the greatest soccer player of all time, Pele? Yeah, it's true. His birth name was Edson Arantes do Nascimento, but his schoolmates gave him the nickname Pele, and it just stuck. Imagine being known by an iconic nickname that becomes synonym with your name also on the world. Like Madonna, Beyonce, Adele, Pele is a one-name wonder. It's hard to imagine Pele as anything other than Pele, but it's true. He was just a regular kid growing up in Brazil, and it wasn't until he started dominating the soccer field that he was given the nickname Pele. And the rest, as they say, is history. So the next time you hear the name Pele, remember that it's not just a name. It's a legacy. That legacy started with a simple nickname from schoolmates that stuck with him for the rest of his life. But in 1958, when he was 17 years old, Pele created history by scoring the first World Cup goal. And believe me when I say that he didn't end there. Later, he contributed to Brazil's win by scoring 2 goals throughout that competition. Just a preview of what was to become in his legendary career. With 12 goals, he became the tournament's all-time leading goal scorer and the only player to play for 3 World Cup winning squads. Rarely does a young person have such a significant influence on the international stage, but Pele did. He raised the standard for all young soccer players by demonstrating that age is only a number. But Pele's World Cup scoring feats were just a glimpse of what was to come in his illustrious career. By scoring in 3 World Cup finals, Pele created history in 1962, being the only player to do it. You might think that's impressive, but it can be that uncommon of an achievement, but you'd be wrong. He continued after that, scoring 1 more goal in 1970 to make him the competition's all-time leading goal scorer. Imagine scoring in 3 World Cup finals. Is that even possible? I mean, come on. By any standard, that's a remarkable achievement. But when you consider the World Cup's intense competition and pressure, it truly stands out. November 19, 1969, a legend was born. Pele achieved a feat that only select few have ever accomplished, scoring his 1,000th goal. This monumental moment came during a match between Santos and Vasco da Gama. This achievement is even more impressive when considering that Pele accomplished this in just 13 years of professional play. To put that into perspective, it took Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, 2 of the greatest goal scorers of all time, over 20 years to reach the 1,000 goal milestone. This achievement is a testament to Pele's skill, talent, dedication, and passion for the game. Even to this day, the memory of that historic match and Pele's 1,000 goal continues to be celebrated and remembered by soccer fans all around the world. But when it comes to the World Cup, Pele is in a league of his own. The Brazilian soccer legend is the only player to have ever been a part of 3 World Cup winning teams. He won his first World Cup in 1958 at just 17 years old, and then went on to lift the trophy again in 1962 and 97. Pele's impact on the World Cup is not limited to his team's success. He's also the tournament's all-time leading goal scorer with 12 goals. This record stood for over 40 years, and he still holds the record as the youngest player ever to score a goal in a World Cup match at 17. His performances in the 1958, 1962, and 1970 World Cups are still remembered and celebrated as one of the greatest moments in the history of the tournament. His name will forever be etched in the annals of World Cup history, and his records may never be broken. Pele may have retired from the field, but he didn't retire from making a difference in the world. In 1994, he was appointed as UNESCO Goodwill Ambassador, and since then, he's been using his fame for good. and has been actively involved in various social causes. Promoting education and peace are just a couple of the causes that Pele is passionate about. He believes that education is the key to building a better future for all, and he's been a strong advocate for access to education for children around the world. He's also been using the power of sport to bring people together and promote understanding and tolerance. Good guy Pele. Pele's work as UNESCO Goodwill Ambassador has not only helped to raise awareness about important social issues, but it has also helped to make a real difference in people's lives. He's proven that even after retirement, one can continue to make a difference. So, next time you see Pele, don't just think about his soccer skills, but also the positive impact he continues to make on the world. He's not just a soccer legend, but also a legend in making the world a better place. But did you know that from 1995 to 1998 he served as Brazil's extraordinary Minister of Sport? And let me tell you, he took this role very seriously. During his tenure, Pele's focused on promoting sports to improve young people's lives and worked to increase the participation of Brazilians in sports. He also worked to improve the conditions from Brazilian athletes. He was determined to make sure that the next generation of Brazilian soccer stars have the same opportunities that he had. Pele's work as the extraordinary Minister of Sport not only helped to improve the sports infrastructure in Brazil, but also helped to promote sports as a way to improve the lives of young people. He used his fame and influence to make a real difference in the lives of many Brazilian athletes and sports enthusiasts. October 3, 2010, Pele was honored with the FIFA Presidential Award, given to individuals who have made significant contributions to the sport of soccer. He was the first person to receive this prestigious award. The FIFA Presidential Award is a big deal. It's given to those who have truly impacted the game of soccer. Pele is a perfect example of that. He's a three-time World Cup winner, the tournament's all-time leading goal scorer, and has revolutionized the game. Pele's contributions to the game of soccer are undeniable, and to be the first person to receive the FIFA Presidential Award is a testament to that. He's not just a player, he's a true soccer icon. And did you know this? November 19 is a special day for many football fans around the world, as it's known as Pele Day. This day is celebrated in honor of the Brazilian football legend. Pele's Day is not an official holiday. However, it is celebrated by fans and enthusiasts who commemorate his birth date, achievements, and contributions to the sport. Pele Day is a day to celebrate one of the greatest players in the history of football and to recognize the impact he has had on the generations of football players and fans around the world.